Yeah, I think there's just some hangover from COVID, and that's why you continue to see payment error rates around the country.
What an astonishing way to deflect from the problem. First, just backing up and setting the stage on what the SNAP error rate is. What this represents is an audit that is done every single year of a random selection of SNAP caseloads and making sure folks' eligibility was determined correctly for the program based on information they provided to the state and based on verifications that the state did or did not do. This error rate is actually artificially low for a few reasons. First, it does not include any errors that were made of a dollar value of less than $700 in a fiscal year. So those are blanket exempt under federal law. It does not include blatant instances of fraud because the caseworkers doing the audits are instructed to fact those out of the program. It does not include retailer and benefit trafficking, which is a big problem. So the true error rate is much higher. Now, the nominal error rate, the error rate that the government reports, which again is artificially low, in Massachusetts is 14.1%, which means more than 14 cents on every dollar spent on the SNAP program in Massachusetts is spent in error. That's the highest in New England, one of the top 10 in the nation. If you look at just the last 3 fiscal years we have complete data for, so 2022, 2023, 2024, more than $1 billion was spent erroneously on Massachusetts SNAP recipients. So that's not $1 billion in total program spending. That's just $1 billion in spending in error in Massachusetts alone.
I know that during the COVID time, payment errors went up across the country, across all states when it came to this.
The Healey administration has really attempted to downplay this. They say things like, well, we have a really low fraud rate, which ignores all these other errors. And lately, the talking point has been this is a COVID problem. It's just flat out wrong. Massachusetts got worse in its error rate after the pandemic ended, while the national average rate and many surrounding states actually saw their error rates improve. So that's clearly not a COVID phenomenon. It is really the result of poor policy decisions made on the part of Massachusetts policymakers. The new provisions in the One Big Beautiful Bill that was passed over the summer require states like Massachusetts with high error rates to cost share in the benefit expenditures of the program for the first time ever. So historically, the benefits of SNAP have always been federally funded. Now Massachusetts, because its error rate is so high, is going to have to pick up 15% of the tab. That means about $400 million per year that Massachusetts is going to have to come up with in its budget if current trends continue, which by all accounts they're going to, especially if we continue to hear deflections from the Healey administration.
To read the full white paper, The Welfare State, How Massachusetts Welfare Programs Have Grown Out of Control, please visit our website, fiscalalliancefoundation.org. The Fiscal Alliance Foundation is a nonpartisan, nonprofit 501c3 organization. Visit our website to read more about our alternative energy policy studies, sign up for important email updates, make a tax-deductible contribution, and follow us on social media.